What's up, guys? This is Rise and welcome to another video where today we are going to be taking you through some of the top teams or some teams from top players to use in the Great League this coming week. Great League has been in rotation already along with some other leagues, but it is back for another week here along with Master Premier and some of the top American players this week. We feature different groups of players. We feature players from the APAC region, sometimes some of the top battlers from the European region. This week, we're featuring some of the top American players and their team suggestions for this upcoming week in the Great League, in the Go Battle League. Shout out to Inadequence for putting these graphics together, of course, every single week. And without further ado, we're going to get into it. So if you're looking to climb the Go Battle League and looking for some Great League teams, some variants of what to run, these are going to be some suggestions from some just terrific trainers to get things going for you. So let's get this graphic up here. I'll scoot over a little bit and we start things off with a bang with the World Champions team suggestion. And that's going to be It's Axon, who is the nicest guy, an incredible player, obviously, and has really been killing the content game as well. So I encourage you guys to go check out his channels, as he's a great person to learn from as well. And he is rocking Altaria, Shadow Feraligatr, and Shadow Whiscash, one of those classic sort of ABB type lines, right, where you have your flyer in the lead and double water in the back. So Feraligatr is a really nasty safe swap at this moment in time. You're going to see multiple Feraligatrs in these teams, multiple Feraligatr. That's actually one thing you're supposed to do in Pokemon. You're actually not supposed to add like the plural S when you're talking about multiple Pokemon. So it's not Feraligatrs, it's actually Feraligatr plural. There's a little nuance thing there if you didn't know that. But Altaria, Feraligatr, Whiscash. You save swap the Feraligatr, which can oftentimes get yourself a shield advantage against grass types, right? Especially if running like Ice Beam coverage, can threaten that shield. And then if Altaria farms down, maybe you set up your Whiscash with a shield advantage. And even after Scald got nerfed recently with a less of a debuff chance, Scald is still a pretty hard-hitting move, and Shadow Whiscash can also be really dangerous up a shield. So, cool team from It's Axon. I could see that team being really strong, really effective, without a doubt. Next up, Out of Pocket, friend of mine. Have known Pocket for quite some time now, and recently the NAIC champion from 2024. Axon won NAIC a couple years ago. Now Pocket recently won NAIC. Super proud and happy for him. And he is running Charjabug, Feraligatr Safe Swap, and Goodra. Cool team. Pretty like ABC, right? I would say it's all three of these Pokemon have more unique coverage, and not necessarily a team where you have to safe swap, right, to lure something out. You can more so stay in neutral matchups in the lead, I would think. And it says non-Shadow Feraligatr provides a bit more bulk. Goodra is a versatile pick that can run multiple movesets. With one benefit, and Pocket probably knows more than me about the benefits of non-Shadow Feraligatr because he's been running it a lot in tournament play. But non-Shadow Feraligatr is a little bit helpful against Gligar, Shadow Gligar, because the added bulk allows you to tank moves a little bit better in that matchup, which allows you to do better versus if Shadow Gligar gets up a wing attack against Shadow Feraligatr, it can actually win that matchup. So that's one matchup where regular Feraligatr is going to benefit. And because you're running Charjabug, you're a little bit weak to Gligar. It makes a little bit sense to run that non-Shadow Feraligatr. Next is Auburn. Auburn is known as one of the best Go Battle League players of all time. Since the dawn of the Go Battle League, he has consistently been atop the leaderboards pretty much every single season. And just recently, he top 8'd at NAIC. So not only is he amazing in the Go Battle League, he's really talented in Show 6 as well. And he is running Shadow Dragonair in the lead with Goodra is another option, he says. You could also plug that in if you want as the lead. Shadow Feraligatr as the safe swap. We're seeing a common theme. And Skarmory as the closer. One of those teams, right, when you have that dragon as the lead, one of the strategies behind this team is you want to try to win the lead when you can, right? You want to win that lead matchup because the back Pokemon cover each other so well usually that you can match things up the way you want and hopefully win the game from there. I could see, like, if you stay in the lead and it's neutral and then there's an electric type in the back, that could be a concern, like a charger bug. So maybe you do want to save swap. Excuse me. Maybe you do want to potentially save swap Feraligatr to, like, lure out a charger bug if you suspect there's a charger bug in the back. So I can see that being a concern. But other than that, I think a cool, strong-looking team from Auburn. And we will scroll on down to the next 3 here. It's going to be Mormon Matt coming up next, who is running Goodra, Charjabug, and Shadow Feraligatr. And this is a similar team, right? So the team some of the teams we just saw. Goodra recently getting that Community Day, Charjabug, and Feraligatr. All 3 of these Pokemon have Community Day moves and or have had like some sort of Community Day at some point. And yeah, pretty straightforward. It says energy advantage Feraligatr is one of the best sweepers. Attack weight Goodra helps versus Lickitung. I actually didn't know that. I haven't looked. I should have watched Axon's video on the Goodra deep dive. I wonder if he mentioned that, but yeah, Goodra, it seems like an attack weighted one might get some sort of break point with the Dragon Breath damage against Lickitung, so that could be helpful and worth noting. But yeah, pretty cool. Strong looking team there from more Matt. Reezy is next, running Skeledirge, Shadow, Feraligatr, and Annihilate. Reezy actually hit #1 on the leaderboard just recently, so congratulations to him. Amazing player. And you know, it's funny, I didn't realize this was his team. I don't know if this is the team he hit #1 with or not, but this team is similar to the one that I've been running with the double Gator team, the Gator Boys, and it's got Skeledirge, Shadow Feraligatr, and Annihilate. So a cool team. Ironically, the Gators actually cover each other quite well, right? Because the fire is good against grass, and Charjabug being a common electric type that would beat Feraligatr is weak to that fire, where Skeledirge helps cover it, and then Feraligatr we're seeing on like every team so far. I don't think Feraligatr is actually like a theme on this graphic, at least not that I'm aware of. I think this just is coincidence that everyone thinks Feraligatr is good right now. So the note says apply pressure with Feraligatr to force shields down, and then nuke everything with Shadow Balls. That's kind of funny. So yeah, get shield advantage with Feraligatr, and then just save shields for your Annihilate or your Skeledirge. Both of those can be exceptional sweepers. We go to Kelsey K. Leaderboard every season. That's an extremely impressive accomplishment. I definitely have not hit the leaderboard every season, because I don't think I hit it season 1, and I'm not sure if I ever hit it like season 3. So that's actually like insanely impressive. And she is running Ice Punch Annihilate, which is very intriguing, as well as Golisopod. I've seen a few Golisopods lately, and Primarina. Wait, this must be Master Premier. Yeah, okay, wait. I was confused for a sec. I see the Premier Ball, so that signifies that this is not Great League. This is the Master Premier. So here's a Master Premier team for you, and looks like there's going to be another one up next. And we're getting into Master Premier, so these are non-legendary Pokemon in the Master League, and it makes sense. Ice Punch on Annihilate helps versus Dragons, which there are a lot more of in Masters. And if all goes bad, keep 2 shields to close with the Fairy. That's kind of funny. And yeah, next up, Blazingly Blaze and Nick228. Here we go. We got Primarina. This one running Waterfall in the lead for that water damage. And then we've got Snorlax Safe Swap with Outrage and Annihilate Closer with Ice Punch. Snorlax, as for the Shadow variant, and a Best Buddy. It says Best Buddy Snorlax hits a breakpoint versus Annihilate to win the Zero Shot with Outrage. That's crazy. And I could totally see if you Safe Swap Shadow Snorlax that they're probably not going to bother shielding and Annihilate. Like, they're going to be like, all right, if he has Earthquake or something, I'll just risk it. So that's pretty insane. If you land that Outrage against the Annihilate, that would definitely be frustrating for the opponent. So that's pretty funny. But cool team here. Primarina, Shadow Snorlax, Annihilate Closer from Blazingly Blaze. Top 100 leaderboard every season. Extremely impressive. That's insane. And we wrap it up with Nick228. another content creator, super funny, super nice guy. And he is running that Goodra safe swap with Annihilate Closer. And this is extremely embarrassing, but I'm having like a blank on Avalug. Avalug is what that Pokemon is called. I'm transparent with y'all. I wasn't going to hide it. Yeah, Goodra baits out the Fairy-type Pokemon. This team is ranked quadruple A on PvPoke. If you don't know what that means, PvPoke, of course, the go-to site to like check out rankings and see with their team builder how your team kind of stacks up against the meta, what it's weak to. So it has a triple or quadruple A ranking in terms of like its bulk and its coverage and whatnot. So that's impressive. And that's pretty crazy. So yeah, Goodra apparently, or will hopefully lure out the Fairy-type Pokemon. You knock it out with the Avalug, and hopefully that sets up Annihilate as the closer where it can really thrive behind two shields. So overall, those are your teams from some of the top trainers in America. And I hope you guys found some of these teams helpful, useful. Hopefully there's at least some teams on here that you're able to use, you have the Pokemon for. And if you want to check out the full team graphic that you can download to your phone, make sure to check out Inadequance over on X. And I will leave a link to his X where you can download the full graphic and can reference these teams where they can help you out. Sound like a plan, Stan? Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to drop a like, comment down below. All comments are appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. And all that said, best of luck to you in the Go Battle League. Keep on tapping, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.